Okay, so welcome to our video today, the rib cage release. We're going to be using the side kickstick in a moment, but for now I want to put that down. And what I want to bring to your attention, maybe you can do this with me, is three things, three ways I want you to put your body in and just normally breathe. Okay, so the first way is a really restricted way, which is if you close everything up, and I say everything, meaning your shoulders, think of caving in your chest, crunching in your gut, and really letting your whole entire back be like a hunchback, and even kind of rounding your arms here forward. Maybe put your head down. Okay, so we're totally exaggerating poor posture and a very compromised rib cage. And just breathing here, normal. And then take a big breath. And just see what that feels like. Second way is to stand as you normally would. However that is, just kind of release yourself from there and take a big breath. You'll notice it a little different than where you just were. And then the third way is to really kind of over exaggerate and think of opening up your rib cage. If your rib cage comes around here and then here are your hips, you're going to create a lot of space in here, and then think of your cage. Remember, your rib cage as a cage goes all the way around to the back. Think of just here expanding in that area, and that's going to ask you to throw your shoulders back, open your shoulders, and lift your head, and then take a big breath. Personally, I feel like when I do that, I can actually breathe not only in more, but deeper and towards the back of my rib cage. So that's one important aspect of opening up, is also through the back of your rib cage. We forget about it back there because it's behind us. So what we're going to do today with the side kick stick, or grab any stick, or a broom without the handle on it. I'm going to call it some simple stuff, but this is to help bring your attention to opening up through your rib cage. So you're going to take that stick right in front of you and be mindful of where your sternum is, which is your breastbone right here in front. Think of that as kind of lifting up, almost like you're trying to reflect some light off of that, lifting up and around. And what I want you to do from here is take the stick. The side kick stick is great because there's a little bow to it that's going to allow you to accommodate that movement. Take your stick and you're going to take it and inhale and bring it not only above your head but behind you. And then exhale. Just be gentle with yourself in the beginning if you've never done this. So what this helps to do is helps you to open up and use your rib cage muscles, I'll call them. They're called your intercostal muscles, the muscles that attach your ribs to each other, and allows that expandability. So as you're doing this and you're opening up through here, what happens in the back is you're teaching your shoulder blades, these wings in the back, to squeeze in. So muscles pull on bones. Muscles are pulling on those shoulder blades to produce the movement to open up in the front. And just that alone can start to help you to relate to your rib cage in an open way and almost in a floating way. So open and floating, think about that, versus closed and compressed. Okay, so without even knowing what you're doing, you could be closing and compressing your rib cage. Start to look around the people that you interact with, or people when you go out. I do it all the time. It's automatic. I just watch people's postures. Start to notice how many people are like this, whether they know it or not, whether they're conscious of it or not. And just imagine if you saw them, because sometimes it's easier to see others, and you thought, gosh, if they could do this, how much better they could feel. And it opens up your lungs, it opens up your rib cage. Your core is connected to your rib cage, part of your rib cage. Your energy center, your thymus gland. There's so much right in this area. So to help yourself release it, bring some freedom, bring some just awareness. It's always about awareness. There's also these two places, I'm going to say two places, I'm going to call them the side panels of your rib cage. A lot of side bending helps to open that up. But even in, I just showed you one thing. So just that one thing. If you don't have a stick, hold here and then take an inhale. And exhaling as you return. Return to normal. Don't return to compressed and depressed. So inhaling and exhaling. And take time in doing it. No rush. Learn, listen to your body. It's a whole big awareness. So I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.